Okay, fantastic. Okay, guys, welcome to day 9. I know that it's not at our normal time, but I've got to get some stuff done at 9:15 today. So this is going to be what time it is today. So that being said, I'm going to jump right into this because I need to go real fast and then get the kiddo up and get to school and all that jazz. You know how it is in the morning, you know. Okay. Oh my lord, look at these. Ah! It's so funny how on camera you just look like you're dying. I'm dying inside. But I'm not. I feel perfectly fine this morning, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, let's jump in. Let's see. Okay. So I love today. I'm not going to go over the whole entire verse like I normally do. You guys have the worksheet or the printout, or you have the book, so you are golden there. But I do want to talk about what I got from today, which is quite the lesson, let me tell you. And it's really interesting. So, we're talking about, I'll just do a brief overview. How if you know that you're being aware of the God self within, that then you are constantly in fulfillment of abundance around you. Excuse that. That's the loud piping. And, there's plumbing right there, and it gets really loud when the upstairs neighbors flush a toilet or anything. Let's see. Okay, and so that we can relax and chill out because we always know that the divine mind slash abundance is always working in our lives, okay? And that we just have to simply be aware of the flow and the radiation of that energy because it's constantly going and effortlessly coming forth, and then affirming that awareness to yourself and saying you're in flow, okay? So that's what we got today. And this morning I sort of had a breakthrough. This morning I was like, wow, Heather, if you believe that to be true, then why have you been blocking yourself in such a goofy and funny way? Okay, so let me tell you the story real quick. So I've been wanting, I put out kind of in the universe, I wanted this Val key. It's a human charger, and what it is, instead of blinding my eyes with this sad light every morning, it's you put it in your ears because you have little I guess light ports is the way to put that, in your ears and in the whites of your eyes and also behind your knees. And if you put your, sorry, the cat showed up and I'm like, hi. She's like, go away. So anyway, if you put a certain frequency of light into these ports or shine them in those ports, then it helps boost your energy because in the winter we don't have enough of a certain type of, I guess, frequency of light. And so that's when people go into seasonal depression and yada yada. So, long story short, I've been wanting this. And my mom has gotten a wholesale deal on them. And she's like, here's the code, go ahead and purchase one and I'll pay you back. And she offered this about a week ago, okay? And I haven't freaking done it. And I woke up this morning and I was like, why? Why haven't I done that? I know she's going to immediately pay me back for it because it's her Christmas gift to me and Holly. And yet I still haven't done it. Why is that? Why haven't I? She's after his spirit. Actually, fairies show up in this house, so usually she's chasing a fairy. Anyway, there's that. So anyway, I was like, okay, what the heck? Why am I not? Spirit is bringing me. Okay, I've been working on the source within. Okay, so now the source within is bringing me the things I want. Look, there's the freaking human charger you wanted. It's right there. And then Holly's been keep showing it to me and asking me hey, you gonna get one or not? And I'm like, I don't know, because my ideal image is no, someone just gives it to me. I don't have to put out any effort of purchasing it online and putting out money to start with and then still getting the money back 2 seconds later. So because the way it was coming to me did not fit not fit my ideal image of how I should be receiving it, I have been blocking it. I've been like, no, I don't know. I don't know if I really want it. How many of us do this? Okay? How many of us go, oh, look, that abundance isn't coming in the way that I wanted it to. Nope. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to run with that at all. Even though source spirit that flows through me is trying to fulfill my needs and wishes and desires right now. No, it's not working the way I want it to. So I'm not going to do it. Think about that. I was like, holy crap. I'm a diva. You know? I was like, I mean, here it is. I mean, you think about your spirit as think about it as like a different entity from yourself, like the ego self. And think about how this poor thing is like over here working its guts out, trying to get you the thing you want. And your ego like self is going like, that's not the way I wanted it to be. Therefore, no, I'm not going to accept that. Try again. And your spirit's like, okay, well, maybe if I show you all the cool benefits and show it to you this way from someone else, it'll be good. So they go over and they like trigger your sister or trigger someone near you to be like, dude, that thing that you freaking love that you have like right there that you can totally have that you're choosing not to have, it's freaking amazing. Come check out the benefits of it. Make sure you actually really want it. Oh yeah, you still want it? Like you know you want it? Oh great, cool. Now go ahead and get it. And then like, Spirit's like gonna keep going until you decide like, no, I'm not gonna get it. No. And then you're just shutting down the source. You're just like, no, I'm sorry, you're trying your best, Spirit. I'm sorry, source. You're trying your best right now. Well, your best isn't good enough for my ego. You know what I mean? Think about that. So I was like, thinking today about how funny that is, okay? And how important that is. And also this thought came to me too about how now we're at day 9. And now it's like, okay, we have this awareness. We sit inside of ourselves. The core of us is spirit. And you can now feel it instead of being out there looking at the effect, looking at the outer world. You can now look from within yourself and kind of feel this radiating energy going out into the holographic world and kind of like firing and bringing things into your light, into being, right? Into reality. And now we're at a different place than we were before when we first started. When we first started, it was like reassurance, okay, source. What is source? Look at yourself, your source. And now it's like, hey, okay, day 9, you got it. You are source. So now start feeling that energy inside of yourself, like I talked about with the A New Earth, Eckhart Tolle, the vibrational frequency within your body. Now look at that within yourself, but then start feeling it outside of yourself as well, and realizing that it permeates everything. If I'm randomly laughing, it's because of the cat, and she's just being a total goofball. She likes to be, like, seriously a clown. And if a camera's on, she kind of like knows intuitively, and she'll just be a total goof. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to share how ridiculous this story is and how funny it is. And how, you know, if you sit there and you're focusing on source, that's great. But it is bringing you the effect. Now, where are you blocking the effect? Where are you blocking the effect? Where are you standing in your own way? You may not be standing in source's way anymore, but maybe your ego has now played a new game. Maybe it's like, oh, yeah, well, that thing is showing up. That's freaking great, but it's not in the way I wanted it to show up. Therefore, I'm not accepting that gift. I'm not accepting that. Thank you very much. And looking at when those moments show up and how they are created. Also, something that came to me is like, today I'm going to go work with my mom and we're going to go work on a rental property. And I was like, why am I making that a thing for myself? And I was realizing it's like, well, because I felt like I really want to give something back if she's giving something to me. I also really would like to, like, just, I don't know, hang out around her and stuff, because I have a feeling I'm going to move to California soon. So, but then, like, yesterday I was really cranky about the idea of doing that. I was just like, yeah, it's going to take away from something else I need to do. And this morning I woke up and I was like, this is silly because Source has created this. Source has created what I've already decided I really wanted to do. I decided that. And then I created that. And then for me to be upset about that is just kind of asinine. Like, here I'm upset about my own self doing and creating the things that I said that I wanted, / thought about wanting, / felt that I wanted. And now I'm mad about that. So I really understood this kind of like, I think it's in the Bible, and it says, be joyous in all that you do, right? Be joyous in all that you do. Because if you're thinking about it, if you're creating everything, then you better freaking be joyous in all that you're doing. You better be like, wow, I created that. I should go and be like, woo, and have fun with it and just roll with it. I think oftentimes we are constantly creating, we don't really realize it, and then we get upset with what we've created, and then we're like, wow, okay, well, I can't be joyous in this moment. I can't be like happy about this thing. So it's just really important to look at where our blocks are. I'm just checking to see if anyone's commented. Okay, where our blocks are, because everything's being created for us all the time, no matter what. Okay? So today's question is to really sort of take an inquiry of your life and of the things trying to show up in your life, and ask yourself, where am I standing in my own way? So the question again is, where am I standing in my own way? Because he's saying day 9, we simply need to be aware. It's been repeated so many times. We simply need to be aware of how effortlessly everything pours forth from the divine mind, how it flows, radiates. The energy is constantly going, and it's continuously, easily, and effortlessly pouring forth. Okay? Which is true, okay? I'm noticing this at day 19. So if you guys aren't noticing this within like the first round, you'll definitely notice this by the second round. So I hope that's encouragement to keep going, and just notice, where are things trying to come into your life that you want, and maybe you're denying them because, hey, they're coming from a friend and I'm going to feel guilty if I accept it, or hey, it's coming in this weird way that isn't quite the way that I want that to work out, or how that normally works out for me, so I don't think I should accept it. Or where is it coming in, but it isn't like my most ideal image, you know what I mean? And so where am I creating those blocks? Where am I telling the universe, no, you can't do it that way? You can't do it that way. Because think about it. If you're telling the universe, no, you can't do it that way, it's probably going to show up that way. Because the universe is like, okay, I'm going to test you here. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Are you going to like be so pig-headed about the way that this has to come to you that then I cannot surprise you? I cannot, there's no way to please you. I want to be able to bring the things that you want into being in the way that is the easiest way of doing so, you know? Cat. So I hope this breaks through some internal thoughts about abundance and maybe things that you're seeing going on in your life. So just really be open to what's coming in, and when those things come to you that you're like, why would it come in this way? Just be joyous about it and run with it. Run with it. Spirit is trying to bring you what you want. Okay? Obviously, if it's illegal, don't run with it. Disclaimer there. I think we know better. But, if it's something weird and just kind of coming to you in a strange way, but it's something you want, run with it, take it, go for it. Because then you're telling Spirit, hey, all avenues are open. All avenues are open. You're right. Go, go, go. Do your work, and I'll stop standing in the way. I'll just be joyous and happy that it's happening. okay? And because of that, then you're allowing things to flow properly. Okay, I feel like I've been really long-winded. I really have to go. I've got to get the kiddo up and get her to school. I love you all. Mwah! Have a beautiful day, and remember to ask yourself this question: where am I standing in my own way, and what things are trying to come into my life right now? And I'm going to type that down below. Hang on. Fantastic. Mwah! Love you. Bye.